Hey guys, welcome back to Owlchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. So I am filming this on May 2nd. And so this is going to be your weekly reading, general weekly reading for May 3rd until May 8th, 9th. So into next week. Yeah, until Mother's Day, because Mother's Day is the 9th. Holy shit. Okay. Let me get it together. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. What is the energy like, Spirit, for this upcoming week? What are we working with? Okay. Come on. Nothing wants to come out? All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like this one wanted to come out too. Okay. Cool. All right. So, you know, here's the thing. The card at the bottom of the deck, we got the Sun card. Really the best card you can get in the deck. Sun is all about vibrance, abundance, prosperity, warmth, growth. Really, it describes divine masculine. The Sun card is all about things are starting to, you know, move in your favor. You know, and we're in that time of year, May, you know, a lot of growth. We're into spring. It's warm outside. You know, things are starting to move. So I really feel like this upcoming week is going to be it's going to be really exciting for all of us, which is great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so fucking over being stuck inside. Not that we're really stuck, but in a way, we're stuck. So I can tell you that, you know, with the Sun card, things are starting to progress. And you're starting or will see, you know, how the tides are starting to shift. Okay, the tides are starting to turn. That's what Spirit keeps saying. Now, a couple of things I just want you to be aware of. I feel like this week is going to be very pivotal for a lot of you. So it's like keeping your focus, eye on the prize, right? For a lot of you, eye on the prize. So a word, not a word of caution, but just some using discernment this week. Five of Swords came out. Sorry, the glare on this is not great. Five of Swords. Five is all about change, right? But I think for a lot of us, and this includes myself, this week, it's almost like you can be tested and there might be some lessons that you might be confronted with, but this is not the week to derail your focus, your energy, and get kind of like lose sight of what your ultimate goal is. The Five of Swords a lot of time is ego, and it's empty victories. So a lot of times with this, it's almost like the victor has the sword and the person walking away is kind of on bended knee. It's almost like a hit under the belt. You know what I mean? It's like a low blow. Now, I don't feel like necessarily this is going to be happening to a lot of us, but what Spirit keeps saying over and over is just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. For a lot of you, you might have the power in your hand that you really could do or say something to an individual or a group of people that could really knock them on their ass. What I would tell you is that just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. So what I would tell you is that maybe this is a lesson in a kind of in a progression of you emotionally maturing and letting things go. You do not have to engage in every battle that you come across, okay? Just because you're invited to the playing field doesn't mean you have to participate, all right? That's what I would just tell you. Now, I think for a lot of you, this is using intellect and using your intuition. I think, you know, with the Knight of Swords, is this rushing in and moving forward very fast? Knights are always on a mission. But the Knight of Swords is really using the intuition and the intellect and researching and developing and seeing what path is really the right one. So if you continue to get derailed and your focus gets pulled, you're not going to be able to really charge forward with all of this momentum, okay? And this card landed right under the Sun. So all I'm going to tell you is like, just focus on you this week and really just keep your eye on the prize and don't worry about any of the bullshit, the people who are always trying to stir the pot. Just let them stir them by themselves. Stir by themselves, yeah. So next card is the Hierophant. Now, this can be a couple things. For some of you, you're charging forward into maybe a new role, and this Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. We're in Taurus season. Now, this can usually mean structures, big institutions. Maybe you're getting your money right. Maybe you're looking to get a home loan. Maybe you're looking to get another job with a big corporation or institution. For some of you, maybe you're looking at how to combine your households and kind of get your household structured a little bit more. Taurus is all about structure. And Taurus is all about, getting things kind of, in organized, in alignment. And Taurus is certainly loves to enjoy things, but it's also, this is kind of the time to like get your house tidy, get things cleaned up, get things organized, because I really feel like there's going to be some fast momentum and really some big pickup, and I'm going to tell you why here in a second. So you want to be kind of just like have everything in its place. Hopefully that makes sense. The Hierophant for some of you too is that maybe you're charging forward and you're starting to realize that, kind of maybe the traditional 9 to 5 or the traditional kind of work environment, I do feel this is work related, is just not for you. And for some of you, a handful of you, this can mean that maybe even just kind of like the traditional relationship, like marriage and that type of thing, are not for you, and that's okay. But the Hierophant is kind of suggesting too that, hey, I might not want to kind of be in this very structured setting, having to play in the sandbox, being aware of all the political red tape and all that. I want to shift to something a little bit more spiritual. And that doesn't mean that you have to go and pick up all the crystals and divination tools. I'm not talking about that. But you're kind of starting to understand that you're trying to find and align your soul's purpose. Okay? And for some of you, that's really what this is about. Now, one thing I want to say is that the Hierophant is number 5. So you have 2 5s here. And this is all about really big change and transition. 2 5s, 10 is a completion. So for some of you, you're starting to have this epiphany. You're moving forward and taking action to actually shift direction and do something that's a little bit more in your soul's purpose and being a little bit more in alignment. Now, Ace of Swords. So for many of you, this is a new beginning this week. So you're starting to notice that there is opportunities out there. Maybe you have this like award-winning idea that really could certainly be a money maker in the long run. Now, I say that in the long run because the Ace is the beginning of something, right? And this is all about cutting through the crap and clearly communicating and clearly identifying what you want to do and how you want to move forward. There could be a lot of really interesting discussions this week that are going on about how do I start something. Maybe you're taking a class or a course, or maybe you're working on an idea and creating something or a service or a product. But there's something that you're doing that there's actually a lot of really strong potential. So keep at it. You want to put a lot of your focus and attention to this Ace of Swords because you are going to have to put action behind the idea. If you don't put action behind the idea, it's just another great idea not doing anything. It sits, okay? Now, I do see you doing something. I do see you focusing and moving forward. And guess what? With the Chariot card, holy shit, this is fast movement. This is really a sign of victory and success. Now, one thing, this is what I'm saying with kind of in this energy I'm feeling. It's like it's good to get everything kind of organized and cleaned up and, get rid of the clutter, because I think you're going to need a very clear, kind of easygoing space that you can just think and you can receive ideas. Your energy flows a lot better. Maybe you need to feng shui your house or home. You can Google or maybe ask an expert how to do that. But I feel like you need to get kind of organized and in tune because things are going to start to pick up very quickly. Now, the Chariot card is ruled by Cancer. So in Cancer season, which is June, July-ish, you might actually see some forward movement in that time where, which is a couple months away. It's already May 2nd, I'm filming this. So what I'm telling you is that you have a really great new beginning, an idea, something that you can actually start to move and see traction. Keep your eye on the prize. Don't lose focus over stupid shit this week. This is not the time. You want to be ready. You want to be focused. You want to have clear energy so you can listen to your intuition and go with your gut. Never ever go against your internal compass, okay? I want to wish every single one of you good luck. If you have not subscribed, do so. I always forget to say that in the beginning of the video, and for some of you may not even have made it this far, but if you have, subscribe, make sure you follow so you can be first up to date when we have new videos coming up. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you soon.